had always questioned our need to hide our true forms, or why we feared hunters, why I had to train to fight while my friends were on drill team or track. Why, why am I encouraged to lead a normal life, but in the same breath I'm warned to never let my guard down because I am different? None of this ever made complete sense. I lightly coughed, clearing my throat to break the silence that had built after Leif finished. So, uh, we plan to just track the hunter down and the guard will take him to the supernatural courts? Is that how that works? I don't know. Eric glances to Ray and Ray to Leif, who answers, "That's what I was told." His glance shifts to me. "Then we can escort you back to your dorm. Others will be scouting for hunters in the area. Everything returns to business as usual." I chuckle, raising my hands into the air. I detect several missing details from this story. How do we return to business as usual if we have people out hunting the hunters? Is it to ask why this one chose to chase me down? Or is it to ask why he was out at all? Am I allowed to know any of this? Ray averts his gaze as Leif eyes Eric curiously. Eric leans forward a bit on the couch, looking directly at me. He pauses, very thoughtful, before he spoke. Supernatural Court has been waiting for an example. We're tired of hiding, not from humans, but from being hunted. We've all sacrificed much of our natural instincts and abilities to live in peace, to live in this world. He motions his hand as he explains. We are the hunters, but we left that behind for civility. We were once greatly feared beasts, and now we're forced to cower in fear to a hunter with a stick. This is a slap in the face considering what we're truly capable of doing in their world. We chose not to. Yet we're still punished. Sought out for not what we've done, but who we are. What does that mean for us now? I ask barely above a whisper, my concerned stare locked on Eric's eyes. Soothingly, Eric smiles. Two choices here. They can comply and let us remain intermingled in their society in peace, or... He trails off, glancing to Ray and Leif. Or what? I look to each of their faces before looking back to Eric. It was Eric's turn to clear his throat, shifting uncomfortably on the couch. We can wage war on the hunter population and eradicate them. That is worst case scenario. My eyes nearly bulged from my head, and I just called out, war? Eradicate? These are humans. Whole families of hunters. We'd never remain hidden. That wouldn't remain a war with simply hunters. In time, that, oh my God, we have no idea where that would lead. Eric nods, taking my hand in his, gently rubbing the back of mine with his thumb. You're right, Ashley. He clenched his jaw before he finished. We will take back all we have sacrificed of ourselves to live their way. In one act, depending on what they choose. He sighs heavily, looks back at me. This war would inevitably be against this world. Supernaturals versus humans. Because we won't be working alone. Totaling the numbers up in my head, I gasped at the realization both at what Eric had said and I never prepared for this in life. I don't know how to live as a full vampire. I knew I had abilities I had never used, ever. That got me at least to Eric for help tonight. I mean, I just thought about climbing up that wall and bam, I was there. Oddly, as the silence continued, something stirred deep inside me. Something that had been long locked away. Primal. I could feel a smile, the oddest smile creeping across my face as that feeling grew. Realizing I should probably be terrified, though instead I'm taking this as a weird challenge. I almost don't want to miss out on it. It felt as my soul was stretching, yawning, awakening, rerunning the thought of living as a full vampire in my head. Comparative to earlier, when I figured out how to sprint up the side of the building using the simple knowledge that I'm supposed to be capable, not that I was ever taught it was possible. One at a time, the guys gasp, then chuckle. I hear them discussing something inaudible to me because I was lost in this new sensation, as if instinctively my evil twin was slowly surfacing to take the wheel for a bit. I didn't know I had this inside me. How do I possibly go from plain old Ashley to War of the Worlds in like 60 seconds? Is this real? This can't be real. Like that whole mob princess thing. Yeah, just weird. I look around the room and notice all of these guys' eyes had changed. What was once icy blue now had a strange silver glow, like splashes of mercury floated in their eyes. They each chuckled, glancing my way, and I'm assuming that mine must have done the same in the way that they reacted. I'm not sure why, but I could only smirk in return, still feeling that odd yet pleasurable energy coursing through me. I look up to Eric, his brow raises as he too smiled when I said, I am open to learn new skills. I casually motioned my hand out in front of me, my entire body suddenly feeling charged with this strange yet incredible static. I close my eyes momentarily and roll my neck, stretching it from side to side. I'm still not entirely clear what this is, but I like it. What a rush. A knock at the door. And it was odd. I sensed and knew that it was the security guard my father had sent on the other side. I looked to Eric before he stood to answer the door. The hunters won't accept our offer. I feel myself smile at Eric. War it will be. I guess you get your bad girl after all. Eric gently rubs my shoulder when he passed to answer the door, his eyes going back to icy blue. I can deal with that, but stay naughty for me too, please. I giggle at his comment and look up as he passed. I look forward to getting to know that side of me as well, kind sir. His grin so bright when he reached the door. Once this guard enters, our new journey begins. My unknown will become fact, and what has seemed unreal or impossible, no matter what I've been told, that will be reality instead of this. My world, our world, changes forever.